I'm Jim Meyer, and I'm the executive director and founder of a nonprofit called Trails for All. Started here in Orange County as the Trails Council of Orange County way back in 1992. At that time we were a collection of mountain bicycle clubs, equestrian groups, the Saddleback Mountain Trail Builders section of the Sierra Club, and some trail running organizations. And we coalesced around the idea of trail work. It was a time back in the late 80s, early 90s when the mountain bicyclists and the hikers and the equestrians were having big territorial battles all around the country. They wouldn't speak to each other. But here in Orange County, we all came together and used trail work as the common ground. In the mid-90s, about 1997, we incorporated, we became a 501c3, took the name Trails for All, and we were asked about a beach cleanup project. And I said, well, you know, we're trails now, I don't do beaches. And again, it was for a corporate group. And I called the lady back a couple days later and I said, wait a minute, how would you all like to clean the beach at Featherly Park? And I got the kind of response, and I said, well, think about it. I said, if we clean the beach at Featherly Park, or if we clean the trail at Featherly Park, we're keeping that trash from reaching the beach, and you won't have so far to drive. And it wasn't a serious idea at the time. It was just sort of a off the top of my head thing. But I looked at it and I thought, well, wait a minute, Orange County has 5 supervisors. Why don't we do a project in each of the 5 supervisorial districts? So in 1997, in partnership with California Coastal Cleanup Day, Trails for All did what at the time we called our non-coastal cleanups. The idea really took hold. That year we only had a small number of volunteers, maybe 135, but the idea stuck. And by the next year we grew, and then we continued to grow. In, I think it was about 2004, we grew out of Orange County working on projects up the Santa Ana River watershed into Riverside and out as far as Redlands. The event now has grown to the point where we do typically 30 projects a year. We work in 5 Southern California counties: Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino, and one lonely little project up in Kern County that one of my ex-board members does at her ranch. Our volunteers have picked up 1.5 million pounds of trash since we started keeping records in 1997. So it's become a very significant part of what Trails for All does. We're a huge player. We pioneered the concept of intercoastal and watershed cleanups that have now taken over the state.